Hello everyone and welcome to night 14 of the Dusty Classic. Kicking things off here with the British Bulldogs, David Boy Smith and the Dynamite Kid going up against Moustache Mountains, Tyler Bate and Trent 7. Here we go. It's going to be an interesting one tonight. We've got this match and then after this we've got a very clash of styles really. The Rock and Roll Express, Ricky Morton and... Ricky Morton and... I've forgotten the other one's name. That's not very good, is it? Robert Gibson. Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson going up against RVD and Sabu. Now, of course, all these matches are Tornado Extreme rules, and in a standard tag team match, I would imagine the Rock and Roll Express would have the advantage, but Tornado Extreme rules? That may be a bit more balanced, don't say. Oh, there's some weird noises coming from the cupboards. I think the cats are trying to find the cat food. And the Bulldogs are in firm control at the moment. Of course, Dynamite on the outside, universally known as one of the first real high flyers in, well, American wrestling, I suppose, or in WWF or WWWF, whatever you want to call it like those days. Yeah, he was a bit ahead of his time, really. As, Trent 7 here with a sledgehammer right in the gut of Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog. And there's the pin. That could be enough, you know. Oh, it's only a 2 count. What if we should have, right? Bear with me on this one because this is an idea that's just popped into my head, right? That might be terrible. I wonder if we should have championships. Like, I'm just thinking we could have the European Championship and have it solely for Europeans are the only ones that are allowed to fight for it. Then we've got the United States Championship, the same thing. Could we do something like that, do you think? Maybe we could have a Japanese one as well, a Mexican one. I don't know if that's a bit over the top. I mean, we could do it. There's no reason why we can't have extra. Not every championship has to be defended in every show, does it? So we could have, I don't know, what do you think? Do we have like a main championship, the SWE belt, and then maybe have a few others that sort of like break it down around the world? I don't know. It's a weird one. It's just an idea I'm throwing out there. I'm not saying we'll do it. It's just an idea I had. Have a think. Let me know in the comment section what you... Oh my god. Dynamite went for a big crossbody, completely missed. And a strike in the face. And Trent is definitely dominating Dynamite on the outside. Dave Boy Smith Jr. though... Dave Boy Smith Jr. Dave Boy Smith Sr. has got Tyler Bate under control, but nobody's in the ring at the moment. Of course, it is no disqualifications, no countouts, but pinfalls and submissions only count inside the ring. Tyler now slamming the chest of Davey Boy Smith into the apron. The hardest part of the ring, of course. As a pile driver on the outside by Dynamite Kid on Trent 7 as well. Tyler Bate, face first, and a big boot in the back of the leg, and a running knee strike in the spine as well. Davey now is going to fold him over into the Boston Crab. We get a tap-out victory here? No, incredible strength by the legs of Tyler Bate to break free. Trent and Dynamite Kid re-enter the ring as well. There's a cheeky little roll-up. It did not work, though. Nice neck breaker there by Trent. And Trent is in firm control in the middle of the ring on Dynamite still. takes him up now into that pile driver. That's how he likes to finish his opponents off. But he doesn't go for the pin straight away. Nice Dynamite to turn things around. Sends Trent face first into the mat as now Tyler Bate with a stiff forearm right in the face of the British Bulldog, David Boy Smith. Pin on the inside the ring by Dynamite on Trent, and Tyler's a long way away, but it's only a 2 count. Nice running power slam. Why is Dynamite hitting a running power slam? That surely should be the move that Davey Boy Smith's hitting. But either way, it's enough for the victory. The British Bulldogs will move through to the next round. And that means Moustache Mountain are eliminated. We'll see him again. We'll see him quite a few times this universe mode, don't get me wrong. Oh, what a spike that was. Big, big spike that was. But of course it was the running power slam on the inside of the ring by Dynamite Kid. Like I said, that was a big surprise for me. The running power slam by Dynamite is mad, really. I would have thought that, yeah, we'd see Dave Boy Smith... I'm so used to having Dave Boy Smith Jr., I just keep putting the word Junior on the end all the time. Hey ho, let's see who the British Bulldogs are going to be facing off against as we move on to our next match. And here it is then, RVD and Sabu versus the Rock and Roll Express. It should be an interest. Like I said, Rock and Roll Express for me are the better tag team. RVD and Sabu possibly the better singles competitors. In a hardcore Extreme Rules Tornado environment, I feel like RVD and Sabu might just have the edge. We'll have to wait and see how it works in the long run, of course. So we've got Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson. I think Ricky Morton's on with the black hair. I should really know these things, shouldn't I? Really? It's difficult, you know. I try my best, you know. Ricky Morton. Ricky Morton's the one with the blonde hair. And Robert Gibson is the one with the dark hair. There we go. Easy enough. Just booting the leg there by Robert Gibson on the inside with Rob Van Dam. And RVD dropping him down. Is he thinking... No, he's not. He's thinking weaponry. As you can see, already a ladder brought into play. Which is crazy. And a table now being brought into play as well. RVD and Sabu really trying to use their strengths to their strengths, if that makes sense. They're trying to use their own way forward, but here you see Ricky Morton, they're using the ladder himself against Sabu. I'm sure they would have done their research, as all good tag teams will do against their opponents. Sabu now and Morton clash on the outside. Sabu sending Morton back into the ring. Nice Sabu springs Morton back into the ring. There is the pin for the one. Only a 1 count. RVD now with the ladder still on top of Robert Gibson. This has become quite one-sided. Oh no, it's been turned around here in the middle of the ring by Ricky Morton. He just tombstone. Who ever would have thought they would have heard the phrase that Ricky Morton just tombstone power drivered Sabu? That just happened. That just freaking happened. Sabu comes to the outside of the ring now with Ricky Morton as Robert Gibson and RVD still battling on the outside as well. It's been a pretty even match so far, actually. To say, they all have their strengths. It's just down to how the match goes to see who can utilize that the best. RVD now with Gibson up, drops him face first into the ring steps as Morton now dropping Sabu face first into the apron. Big strike in the face. Oh, wow. Great move there as well by Ricky Morton. Brings Sabu back up to a standing base. We'll have to use Morton and Gibson a bit more. They are on the game, aren't they? So there's no reason not to use them a bit more. I mean, they're on the game. They're easy to get a hold of. They're easy to use, so why not? Nice leg breaker. RVD now standing moonsault on the outside. Sabu. Oh, what did Sabu just do? I think Sabu just broke himself, to be honest. Nice big elbows in the head by Ricky Morton on Sabu. Here's the pin now by Morton on Sabu. It's only for a 2 count. Getting closer though. Clothesline by Sabu, sending Morton crashing to the outside. Ooh. Sledgehammer right in the gut. And Gibson and Morton doing pretty well, just utilising the weapons around them now. I mean, why not? RVD now, though, with... What's he going for here? He's got Gibson up on, drops the knees right across the gut. That is brutal. It's only a 2 count still, though, as Sabu drops Morton on the outside with the pile driver. As RVD now heading up to the top. Is he thinking 5-star? No, he's not thinking 5-star. Because Gibson's getting back up to his feet as Morton gets brain busted on the outside. It's an elbow to the head. And senton attempt by RVD to the outside. He was sidestepped and crashed back first, but he's back up and just not like he hasn't felt it, which I'm not going to speculate why he hasn't felt it, but it's pretty obvious, I suppose. Nice takedown by Gibson. Nice drop kick right in the face of Sabu, as well as RVD now taking Gibson up, drops him face first. Gibson, I'm getting lost here again. Morton comes in the ring looking for the pin on Sabu. RVD comes back in and breaks it up. I'm making a right mess of this, I do apologise. Making a right kerfuffle of this. There's the pin once again. Oh my god, that was so close to a 3. Ricky Morton almost got the pin on RVD. He was so close. If it wasn't for Sabu, that match was done and dusted right there. What are you doing? I'm trying to piece of paper to play with, okay. So the cat just brought me a piece of paper. I don't know why she brought me a piece of paper. It's some sort of gift, I imagine, but there you go. RVD heavily busted open here. Heavily busted open. Pin here by Morton, then on Sabu as Gibson takes RVD out, and look at the spinning toe holds on RVD. Very painful maneuver. Now Morton is raking away at the head of Sabu, who's also been busted open. Who would have thought in this match that the Rock and Roll Express would be the ones on top and RVD and Sabu would be busted open? It's crazy, isn't it? Gibson with a drop kick on the outside. I mean, this match has gone quite some distance. This match seems to have gone the length of the entire episode yesterday, you think? Yesterday's episode was quite a quick one, wasn't it, really? RVD now heading to the outside. Sees Sabu in trouble and DDTs Gibson. Ricky Morton's back up to his feet on the outside. As RVD taking Gibson into a spiked pile driver on the outside. Sabu takes down Ricky Morton, drags him into the middle of the ring. Springs off with a lion salt. Sabu drops in for the pin as RVD takes down Gibson, and it's not enough. Morton's still able to kick out. Wow. How is he able to kick out from that again? How much damage is it going to take to keep one of these 4 men down? Nice head scissors takedown there by Morton. Brings Sabu back up to a seated base, now twisting away at the neck. Nice DDT. And he's got it. The Rock-A-Roll Express have pulled it out the bag. Wow. I must admit, I was going back and forth on that one. I really was going back and forth on that one. And there we go. The Rock-and-Roll Express move through. They will face the British Bulldogs in the next round, which is pretty cool. There we go, Rock-A-Roll Express move through. And we're done for today, so let's see what we've got for tomorrow for you. Tomorrow we will have Harlem Heat, Booker T and Stevie Ray versus the Kings of Wrestling, Cassius Ohno and Cesaro. And we've got DX, Shawn Michaels and Triple H going up against the Impact Players in Lance Storm and Just Incredible. It's a pretty strong group, the next lot, actually. Very strong group. Right, we'll leave it there for tonight. I hope you've enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, like, subscribe, that other good stuff, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.